What if I told you you could run an entire army of AI assistants for less than a Netflix subscription? I spent months scouring the web, pulling data from 4 major review sites, 14 platforms, dozens of price tiers, and a common myth: AI automation is a wallet-sucking monster. The truth was different. The most expensive plan, $45 a month, turns out to be the cheapest when you look at cost per run. Half the tools hide behind free tiers that let you only do a few hundred tasks before the clock stops ticking. First, I broke the bill into pieces. Every token, every external API call, every line of code that runs on a host counts. OpenAI's GPT-4 Turbo runs at 3 cents per 1,000 tokens. If you fire 200,000 tokens a day, you're paying about $180 a month. Then there's the vector store. Pinecone is 10 cents per gigabyte of data and 2 cents per 1,000 queries. Add a 5 gig index and 10,000 queries a day, and you're looking at $30. Tool calls, a CRM request at 0.001 cents, 5,000 calls a month, $5. Platform fees? Naden on a $5 VPS, $5. Zapier's free tier gives you 100 tasks. Anything beyond costs $19.99 for 2,000 tasks, 1 cent each. When I added everything up, the numbers sat nicely in a spreadsheet. The AI stack cost me around $50 a month for a small but growing SaaS. That's less than 1% of my revenue, yet it freed me from a $2,000 a month VA. The math is simple. If my AI saves 40 hours a month and I value my time at $30 an hour, I'm pocketing $1,200 in savings for a $50 spend, 24 times return on investment. Choosing a pricing model felt like picking a weapon. Flat rate is easy for customers, $49 a month for a content generation agent. Usage-based makes sense if workloads vary wildly. Hybrid gives you both, like Pipedream's credit plan, $45 for 2,000 credits, then 2 cents for each extra. Seat-based is for virtual employees, 1 price per agent. I settled on a hybrid for my own stack, giving customers predictability while letting them pay for what they actually use. The platform choice mattered. Zapier's free tier caps you at 100 tasks, then you're paying 20 cents per task, expensive at scale. Pipedream's $45 plan cuts that down to 222 cents per credit. Cflow is $7 a month. No usage limits, great for a test bed. Relay offers 5,000 free credits for a while, but eventually you pay $27 a month. I used a mix: Pipedream for heavy jobs, Zapier for simple connectors, and Naden for any custom logic that needed to run on my own servers. Optimization was the next frontier. I trimmed prompts to under 50 words, batched similar requests, and cached frequent results. Scheduling heavy runs during off-peak hours saved me another 10–15%. I set up alerts in Mosif so any runaway token usage would ping me before the bill exploded. When I started this, I found a community that made the whole journey smoother. That's actually how I found OpenClaw Lab, a place where founders share use cases, code snippets, and live sessions. Tools like OpenClaw Lab made the whole process feel less like a gamble and more like a partnership. So what's the takeaway? AI automation can be a cost-effective engine, not a drain. Break down every token, choose a pricing model that reflects real value, compare per-run costs, and keep your prompts lean. When you run the numbers for a $10,000 monthly recurring revenue business, you'll see the AI cost is a tiny slice of revenue, but a huge lever for growth. Now it's your turn. Calculate your stack, pick a plan, and let the AI do the heavy lifting while you focus on the things that only you can do.